As I preemptively said before, now we have the speaking portion, kind of the meat. When people come here, they prepare their speeches, they hone their craft. You can come up here, you can practice whatever industry you're in, and you can give a prepared speech. Next up is Veena, and I should have done a better Toastmaster job by asking. My job is to say, what do you want me to introduce you as? You see people, Conan, Jimmy Fallon, they always have a lead-in, right? That's kind of my job. I didn't do that, so I'm so sorry. But the first thing I asked her right now was like, what do you want me to say? And she said, this is the story of hope. And that just makes me, from meeting Veena the couple times I have here, and if you got a glimpse of it when she stood up, she's authentic, she's real, she just makes you feel good. Like when you're speaking with her, you know that she's speaking with you and you're speaking with her. And I am just really looking forward to her giving her icebreaker tonight, which is a story about herself. This is her first speech for those of you who are maybe new to this club. So really, just listen, enjoy, and kind of let her pour out her soul on the story of hope. So without further ado, Veena.
She was lying in excruciating pain, as this was the end time she had feared. Her heart filled with fear. Her mind told her there was worse awaiting to happen to her. Lying lifeless and stressed, she wondered when she heard a small voice that said, "Take one more step, my child. There's world awaiting to happen to you." I opened my eyes and the angel said, "I have come to liberate you." Good evening, Toastmasters. This is my story of hope. Today I'm going to share with you an event of my life that had a huge impact on me. I grew up in India, in Mumbai, in a middle-class business family. My father was in business of saris. Sari is an elegant traditional attire worn by women in India, the kind I'm wearing today. When I was 19 years old, I reached a point in my life where I did not want to live anymore. What got me there was failure in love, breakdown of our family business, and financial crisis. I was very stressed. I suffered from insomnia for months together. I avoided meeting people. I was scared of large gatherings. And any small failure would lead to an emotional outburst. In short, I became an emotional wreck. One fine day, I decided to put an end to all this. I waited for all my family to go to bed. Once everybody was asleep, in the dark of the night, I walked towards my balcony. I lifted my feet up, got it to the edge, and decided to jump and end my miserable life. When I stood there were many thoughts that were racing in my mind. And the first one was, what will happen to my family if I die? Because I was the main breadwinner for them. The other was that what if my suicide attempt fails? Then I would live a life of a disabled person, and that would be far more miserable than the life I was leading then. That thought stopped me, and I decided not to jump. I did not talk about my suicide attempt to my parents, but I did decide to tell them about my depressed state of mind. When I expressed this to them, my father decided to take me to our family doctor. When we visited our family doctor, he prescribed me sleeping pills for 2 days, but he was reluctant to put me on a long course because he said that I was too young, and he advised that I should learn yoga and meditation. I started looking for my yoga teacher. Jyotsna Vanzara, a 52-year-old woman who was teaching yogic practices from last 20 years, became my yoga teacher. What she left me with a great message is, God created you. When He got you here, He'll get you out of here. She's the woman who inspires me till date. Today, when I look back at that episode of my life, I come to believe that I had hope in my heart. Because when I took the first step to uplift my life, my Maker took 100 steps to uplift me. He sent my yoga teacher as an angel who came to liberate me. I'd like to conclude my speech with a message from a poem that I wrote a few years back. And it goes like this. I wish I could tell you this. After every darkness, there is light. After every pain, there is joy. Why did you take your life, my boy? I wish I could tell you this. Suicide is not a choice. Why didn't you think twice to pay this heavy price? Your body is cold as ice. Tears don't stop running from my eyes. You have broken ties and left behind empty lives. I wish I could tell you this. You are an apple of my eyes. After every sunset, there is sunrise. In your death, you will rise. For now, I have vowed to spread this message worldwide, to fight depression and save life. I wish I could tell you this. Thank you.